All right, as the holidays start rolling in, there's one tradition that brings so many of us together, right? The festive roast. But here's a thought. What if there's more to it than just a delicious meal? What if it's actually packed with surprising benefits for our health and for our relationships? Let's dig in and find out what's really going on when we all gather around the table.
You know that feeling, that incredible smell of a roast that just fills the entire house? It's so much more than just food, isn't it? It's like a signal that says, hey, family's here, the celebration's about to begin. But what if that tradition is actually doing more for us, nourishing us in ways we don't even really think about?
Okay, so let's get into the science of it all. Because beyond that wonderful experience, a festive roast, when we enjoy it in moderation, of course, can be a really powerful part of our diet. It's giving our bodies some of the essential stuff they absolutely need to thrive.
So, the cornerstone of a roast's nutritional power? It's all about high-quality protein. And why do we call it high quality? Well, it's because it has all those essential amino acids, the ones our bodies can't make by themselves. Think of it like this. It's the primary building block for pretty much everything. It's absolutely crucial for keeping our muscles strong, our immune system firing on all cylinders, and just repairing our bodies day in and day out.
And it doesn't stop with protein. Oh no, roasts are also packed with these essential little things called micronutrients. You've got iron, which helps keep your energy levels up. Then there's zinc, which gives your immune system a serious boost. And vitamin B12, which is vital for healthy blood. It really is a nutrient powerhouse.
Of course, how you cook your food makes a huge difference. Now, think about roasting. That high, dry heat, it lets all the excess fat just melt and drip away. But if you compare that to frying, well, the meat just soaks up all that cooking fat. So that simple little difference makes roasting a much, much lighter and healthier way to go.
Okay, so we've talked about the science, right? What a roast does for our bodies physically. But there's something else going on here, something you can't really measure in grams or calories. So what's the real secret ingredient that makes these meals so special, so memorable?
It's the connection. Simple as that. I mean, think about it. A roast is hardly ever a meal for one person, right? It's designed to be a centerpiece, something to be shared. And in that very act of sharing, it stops being just food and becomes, well, an event that strengthens the bonds between all of us.
This quote just hits the nail on the head. It says, "Braai moments bring people together, lifting mood and reducing stress." And that's exactly it, isn't it? Whether it's a braai or any kind of shared meal, these moments have a real tangible impact on how we feel. They bring us together, they lift our spirits, and yeah, they can actually lower our stress levels. That's a pretty powerful thing.
And this whole idea of togetherness gets even bigger, even more meaningful, when you start looking at it through the lens of culture. All around the world, you'll find that specific food traditions are a huge part of a community's identity.
Let's take the South African braai, for instance. Now, this is so much more than what you might think of as a barbecue. It's a true cultural institution. It's a social event that's all about creating connection and community, gathered around a shared fire, sharing a meal.
And it's a similar story in Kenya with Nyama Choma. This is a cornerstone of how they celebrate. It's something that brings real joy and strengthens those community bonds. It just goes to show food isn't just fuel for our bodies. It's like a language of celebration, of belonging.
So, when you put it all together, what do you have? You've got physical nourishment for your body, and you've got this incredible emotional nourishment for your soul, all wrapped up in one single festive tradition. So let's pull all these ideas together into a simple recipe, if you will, for how to make the most of your next big feast.
It really just boils down to 3 simple things. First, savor the flavor. Like, really enjoy it and appreciate the healthy way it was cooked. Second, and this one might be the most important, cherish the company. Look around the table and take it all in. And third, balance your plate. Pair that fantastic protein with a whole bunch of colorful veggies to get the whole spectrum of nutrients.
And that really brings us to one final thought to leave you with. We've seen that real nourishment, true nourishment, comes in so many forms, from the vitamins in our food to the connections we share with people. So next time you're at a celebration, just take a moment and think about it. What traditions are the ones that truly nourish you, both body and soul?